Summer League has been very fun to watch so far, but there has been one man that has been even more fun to watch, and everybody's labeling him as the Chinese Nikola Jokic. So ever since I heard that, I put my thinking cap on and I'm like, let's see if this comparison really makes sense. The first aspect of Jokic's game is his footwork and his post game. Jokic also has a very high IQ when it comes to reading defenses to get to his post up position, and this is something that Hansen has been very good at doing in the Summer League. Whenever he gets the ball at the top of the key, he looks to play make to other players, and once these playmaking opportunities don't work, he goes right to his bag. He posts up the guy from the top of the key, backs him down till he's in the paint, and once he's in the paint, hits him with a very nice drop step to a beautiful left-handed layup. And similar to Jokic, you could just put him in the paint, throw him the ball, and he will catch it with one hand. And after he grabs the ball, he will just go to his post-up bag, make it look like he's gonna go right, but instead go left to then lay it up over you like you don't even exist. So far we could see that the man is insane when it comes to posting up. So he's definitely been taking some notes on how Nikola Jokic plays basketball, and when he was asked about what questions he'll ask Nikola Jokic when he plays him, this is what his response was.
Picture, signature, please.
The man literally wants Nikola Jokic's signature, so I think it's pretty obvious here. He wants to play like Jokic. And another thing that Jokic has in his arsenal is his playmaking. You could notice it. Whenever Jokic is playing with his teammates, he makes them better by putting them in the right spots. And Hansen does the exact same thing. There's multiple times when he was on the floor that he court mapped every single situation to get players in the right spots to score. Let me show you what I mean. Over here, the Portland Trailblazers are running their offense, and you can see Hansen is in the paint area telling his teammate to pass the ball to the guy at the top of the key. Then he tells his other teammate, number 21, to also shift a little bit to the left and set him a screen. Now what this creates is two players setting screens so that Hansen can run around the three-point area and freely be able to go and grab the ball. But once he grabs the ball, him and his teammate fake a handoff, but instead his teammate goes backdoor and cuts into the paint. Hansen realizes this and dots him for a perfect pass and a very nice finish. You see what I mean? He literally drew up that entire play, told players to move out the way, set him screens so he could get these other players going. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is something that Nikola Jokic does. If you guys thought that play was crazy, wait till you see this next play. Because over here, Hansen has the ball at the top of the three-point line. And it may look like he's trying to get open to score, go downhill, but you're wrong. Because at the same time, he's looking for other players that are cutting. And over here, Hansen sees another player that is trying to get free, number 54. And once he gets his screen off, he switches on to the other defender and acts like he's gonna go towards Hansen Yang, but instead of going towards Hansen Yang for the handoff, he does the complete opposite and cuts, and that is an insane pass from Hansen Yang for a very nice finish. To be honest, guys, I don't know what to call him, Hansen Yang or Yang Hansen. Let me know in the comments. If you guys remember at the start of the video, I talked about his post-up game. And to be honest, that's very crucial when it comes to playmaking, because people like Nikola Jokic can see the entire floor when they're posting up players. And this is very similar to Hansen Yang's game as well. Because over here, when Portland is inbounding the ball, Hansen Yang grabs it and goes into his post-up position, allowing him to see three players. And being in this post-up position allows you to make the right pass even when the defense makes the slightest of mistakes. And the mistake in this case is that a double team is happening. This leaves a wide open player inside the paint, and since he's in that post-up position, he could just quickly pass it to the guy in the paint, and this is a great look, but unfortunately he misses it. Oh no. But let's get back to Hansen being a court mapper on the floor and telling players where to be on the floor even though he doesn't even speak English. On this play, Hansen grabs the ball at the top of the three-point line, and this is a perfect example because he then points at his teammate and this teammate runs towards him, then does a back cut, and Hansen throws a beautiful pass, and you guys already know that is a bucket.
You've been scouting him for like the past 2 years. Who stumbled upon him? Was it you, coach?
It definitely wasn't me. Sergi and Mike are two of the best in the world. Like going and finding pride in some of these young, talented players. They're the ones that really, kind of found him.
So far from the film, we could see that he is an absolutely exceptional playmaker. He has great footwork, but one thing that was a question mark going into the summer league was if Hansen could really shoot the 3-ball and space out the floor. And while in the international scene, he was only shooting the 3-pointer at a 28.6%, so not a lot of people expected him to shoot that well. But in the summer league, it has been a whole other story. He has been nailing 3-pointers, and against the Pelicans, he was shooting them with confidence. But he was so confident to the point where he made his own celebration after nailing a 3.
Just 20 years old. Young Hansen knocking down the 3-ball. Check out the celly. That's it right there. That's what I'm talking about.
But it's so important to have that 3-point shot down, because when players go inside of the paint and get nearly triple teamed, you have players like Hansen who are willing to space out the floor, catch it, and nail the 3 with confidence. Another good thing about Hansen incorporating shooting to his game is that when he sets screens like these, he has the ability to set the screen again and then pop out to the 3-point line. So when players get double teamed, he is right there to space out the floor and help out his teammate by knocking down the 3-pointer once again. But in his shooting, you could clearly see that his mechanics are not off. He has very good mechanics, and with a couple years in the league, he could easily shoot 40% from the 3-point line. And I'm not joking. And even in the summer league, you have seen so many improvements because he's shooting the 3-pointer at a 36.4%, which is much better than that 28% that he shot in the international level. And while currently in the summer league, Hansen's averaging 11.7 points per game, 4.0 rebounds per game, and 3.3 assists per game. So for a player that's 20 years old, he clearly has that touch around the rim. He could finish, he could pass the ball very well, and that's all you really need to see. You need a player that's going to have high IQ so that when the time comes where you have to learn new things on the floor, you'll be willing to soak it up like a sponge and learn. And that's why a player like Jokic is so good right now too. In the summer league, Jokic only averaged 8 points per game, 6.2 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.8 steals, and 1.4 blocks per game, and now he is the best player in the league right now. And don't even get me wrong, Hansen's also amazing on the defensive end too. He had some nice blocks in the summer league, so looking at that, he could really help out the Blazers get another person that could protect the rim. They also have Donovan Clingan, who's insane, so defensively, that team's gonna look pretty good, I can't lie. So is it fair to call him the Chinese Nikola Jokic? Well, when you look at it from the outside, I don't mind calling him that. That's a pretty cool nickname, but he has a long way to go till he reaches Jokic level. In the comment section, let me know how many points, rebounds, and assists he'll average next season. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit the like, because one like is one person that believes in Hansen. Oh, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, please. See ya.